I'm Jim Sullivan with NeoWeather.com. Thanks for checking out your video forecast on this Sunday, January 5th, 2014. We have a lot of precipitation moving our way on the 3D Max Doppler network this morning. Most of it is falling as snow to our west, but you can see temperatures as of 11 across northeastern Ohio are in the mid-30s. So we may see rain or a rain-snow mix for a lot of us this afternoon. We'll look more at that in a second. Areas just to our west are going to see a lot of snow and wind too. We'll get the wind and we'll get the cold too. It's just going to take until about Monday morning to get here. You can see temperatures over Iowa already falling below zero, and that's just a little precursor of what's to come for the entire region in less than 24 hours. All right, now before we go any farther, forecaster Brian Ivy wants me to show you the almanac. Yesterday we did 34 and 13. We were right around average for the high, below for the low. Today we'll be above average, and then for the next few days we'll be well below average and threatening some records. The records today are 66, minus 13. We won't touch those today. No precip yesterday. 45/100ths of an inch on the month and year. We're going to set the sun at 512 tonight. All right, now moving on, we have winter storm warnings in place for most of our coverage area. They kick in this afternoon, run through Monday afternoon. The exception is Tuscarawas, Carroll, and Columbiana counties. For the most part, this winter storm warning area isn't going to see a ton of snowfall. There will be some snow, and we'll tell you how much in a minute, but the bigger issue will be blowing snow, some drifting snow starting tonight as winds pick up, and dangerously cold wind chills starting Monday morning. And speaking of dangerously cold wind chill warnings essentially for our entire coverage area. They kick in tomorrow and run through Wednesday morning. Wind chills for everyone, colder than 20 below essentially from Monday late morning into Wednesday morning. The snowbelt counties are not under this wind chill warning because there the winter storm warning technically runs into Wednesday. So the winter storm warning kind of involves the wind chill and the snowbelt, but snowbelt counties are going to be just as cold. Coldest wind chills are going to be Monday evening into Tuesday morning, and we'll show you that more in just a minute. So with that said, let's first tackle the issue of today's rain and snow, especially to the west is where it's going to snow. Here's the forecast radar and pressure chart, and as we roll into this afternoon, you can see low pressure moving out of Indiana into southwestern Ohio. Heavy precipitation here across northwestern Ohio into Michigan, most of Indiana, and parts of eastern Illinois. They're going to see a significant snowstorm there. Now, here's what's going to happen. The low pressure is going to track pretty much up the I-71 corridor late this afternoon and into this evening. And when a low pressure tracks over your head or to the west, you see warm air move in from the east and southeast, and that's what we're going to get for the majority of our coverage area this afternoon. That's why we're not talking about a big snowstorm anymore. And also, on the eastern side of the low pressure, sometimes you get some drier air to wrap in, and that's the case here. You can see most of this precipitation is falling west of the low pressure track, and here's the low as we head to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock this evening, working up the I-71 corridor, rain finally wrapping in, and I'm going to show you the temperatures here in just a second so you can see this warm-up today. All right, so backing this up to late morning and then rolling it forward, you can see the warm air streaming in east of the low pressure track. Let's take a closer look here at northern Ohio. This is 6 o'clock tonight. You can see this deep blue is where air is below freezing. Everywhere else is in the 30s here at 6 o'clock in the evening. So most of us are going to see rain later, except for our extreme western counties where they may still see a decent accumulation of snow. You can see Erie and Huron counties flirt with the freezing line through this evening. Now, you can see these greens working in. That's actually temperatures warmer than 40, which I don't think is too unreasonable. Now, as we head towards midnight, low pressure moves by to the northeast, and we do cool off, so everyone's going to quickly turn to snow showers again late this evening, but they shouldn't be too significant, except for maybe in the snowbelt where there's going to be a northwest flow over what little open water is left over Lake Erie, so there could be some slightly more significant accumulations in the snowbelt. Elsewhere, not a ton of snow tonight, just around an inch, but it will be windy and temperatures are going to be dropping, so driving conditions could be hazardous. Here we are tomorrow morning, temperatures falling into the teens in town, single digits west of town, just the tip of the iceberg. So one more time today, Some light snow initially in the early afternoon, mainly west, changing to rain for most of us, except for the far western counties where they could see a decent accumulation of snow this evening. Highs on average in the upper 30s, but again, some of us could touch 40 or 42, especially from like Canton to Youngstown tonight. Rain quickly changes to snow showers late evening, generally light accumulations, but it will be windy, so any snow will blow around. Temperatures falling into the teens by morning, except for west of town where they'll already be in the single digits. So here is our official snowfall accumulation graphic for today and tonight. Most areas, just a light accumulation of an inch or so, and that'll occur starting late this evening. The snow belt east of Cleveland, there could be a few inches into tomorrow morning due to some lake enhancement, but it won't be too terribly heavy there. Well west of town, Erie, Huron, possibly Lorain counties and northern Richland counties, there could be some decent snow this evening. Those areas may not get as warm. Other than that, though, again, it's going to be pretty light across our entire coverage area. So looking past the next day or so, on the big picture, you can see the Arctic crash of air into the entire region starting tomorrow. The coldest air will be tomorrow evening into Tuesday morning, then we'll slowly start warming up, although it is a slow process. As we head towards Wednesday and Thursday, there could be a couple of ripples in the jet stream that bring us some snow chances. Now, the big story as we head into next weekend, the weather pattern's really going to flatten out, and we're going to warm up. We might actually be above normal by next weekend, so we'll keep watching for that. Big story, though, the next few days is certainly going to be the frigid air over the region. So with all that said, finally, here's your 7-day. After tonight's snow showers, tomorrow we're just left with some flurries. It won't be significant. Temperatures tomorrow start off in the teens early, but quickly fall. At some point during the afternoon, we're all going to fall below zero, and that's going to be the air temperature, not the wind chill. Wind chills will be below zero by tomorrow morning. It's going to be windy Monday and Tuesday to go along with these cold temperatures. Cleveland's record low on Monday is -9. Cleveland's record low on Tuesday is -7. I think we'll break both of those in one fell swoop Monday evening. That's when the coldest weather is going to be, Monday evening into Tuesday morning. Tuesday, we struggle to hit zero. One more sub-zero night Tuesday night before Wednesday, Thursday. We slowly start warming up with snow chances. We'll let you know if that ends up being a big deal. Right now, it doesn't look too bad. Friday, maybe some sun, mid-30s, above freezing. Saturday, maybe some rain and temperatures pushing 40, so we will come out of it. Again, over the next couple of days, use common sense with this cold. I shouldn't have to put a graphic up here and tell you what to do. Wear a hat, gloves, a warm jacket. Cover as much exposed skin as you can. Wind chills Monday night into Tuesday morning are going to be -30 to -40, which causes frostbite in about 10 to 15 minutes for any portions of your skin that are not covered. Bring the pets indoors. That's a big one. It will be too cold for them to be outside Monday night. And if you have any elderly neighbors or family members, maybe check on them just in case. Maybe your car won't start Tuesday, but we'll get through it. It's going to be really cold for a couple days, but it's not the end of the world. All right, again, I'm Jim Sullivan. Thanks for checking out our video. That was a rather long one. Check us out again tomorrow.